Hello and welcome back to the Man United Save. I am Coach Leftfoot, and yes, 2 days in a row of the Man United Save. It's getting towards the end of this series on YouTube, and we've got the Champions League semi-final today against Paris Saint-Germain. It's going to be the first leg of the semi-final and then the Premier League game against Liverpool, because if we get even a draw, I think, in that game, we will win the league. If we look at the league table over here above my head, we are 6 points clear. So Arsenal, if they win, they'd go up to 80 with 1 game to go. Yeah, a draw is enough to win us. So Arsenal need to win both their games and we need to lose both of ours to really capitulate. And then the goal difference needs to be somewhat ridiculous as well, because if you can see, we've got a massive goal difference over Arsenal. It's all gone very, very well. I mean, to be honest, for us, it's been brilliant. Since that 5-0 second leg win against Real Madrid to put us through to the semis, we beat Chelsea on penalties in the FA Cup semi-final to make a final against Bournemouth. Then we beat Tottenham 4-0 and we beat Watford 6-0. So the goals are absolutely flying in. And we're sticking with this 4-3-3 formation. It's been absolutely superb. Basically, the lineup that won us that game against Madrid has come in, and we haven't looked back since that change. So it's been going very well. But generally, Arsenal have pretty much imploded. Where are Arsenal on here somewhere? We played them quite recently. Up there. Arsenal, they've just thrown this away. They have not been able to deal with the pressure. So they beat Chelsea 4-1 in their semi-final of the Champions League. They've got Huddersfield on Saturday, which is interesting. But it was that game there, 1-1 with Derby, and they lost to Swansea, which really threw it like out of their control. And then they beat Stoke 5-1, but it wasn't enough. We've gone 6 points ahead with 2 games remaining. Literally a draw against that game against Liverpool. I don't know if you'll be able to see that behind my head, actually. Where are we? Yeah, so you can't. That says PSG, this one here, and this one here is Liverpool. That's what we're going to be playing in today's episode. Without further ado, let's crack on and get into our first leg of our semi-final. We're going to stick with this 4-3-3. No reason to change it whatsoever. It's been going very, very well. That front three of Rashford, Dolberg and Martial has been absolutely superb. They line up Pavon on the left, Mbappe on the right, Van der Beek, Verratti and Pereira in the middle. Grimaldo, Kimbepe, Marquinhos and Meunier are the back four. Areola in goal. No Neymar, interesting. Not even on the bench. He must be injured. So we'll get into the game. Passionately, let's go out there and say a good result from the first leg and grab us a win. That is ideally what we want to do. We'll talk to the players assertively and tell them that we have faith. The assistant can do that. End the team talk. The players look unbelievably ready. Yes, Neymar is absent through injury. Any player would miss any team would miss a player of his caliber. As the game gets underway, I think this series, so my schedule over the Christmas period is going to be this. There's an episode today, obviously, on the 22nd of December. There'll be an episode tomorrow on the 23rd. The 24th and the 25th, there won't be an episode. Boxing Day, highly unlikely there'll be an episode. And then 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th will be pretty much back to normal. And then New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, we're 1-0 down, will totally depend on how drunk I am / get, and New Year's Day, will be how drunk I got the night before. That is the factors. So Pavon slipped through Mbappe, who beat De Gea at his near post. It looks like it went through the side netting, but a decent goal for PSG, which gives them a 1-0 lead inside 6 minutes, which isn't ideal. Another highlight then, 23 minutes gone, Mbappe picks it up in the Parc des Princes. He finds Cavani, squares it. It's gone. How has that gone through 2 players? It's gone past Lindelof and Velasco, and Pavon's got an open net. That was shocking defending. Absolutely shocking. We're going to skip that. I don't want to see that again. It'll just make my blood boil. Tierney with a throw-in to Matic, out to Pogba. Pogba infield, all the way across to Velasco, the right-hand side. Down the line to Martial, shoots, good save. Dolberg can't put the rebound in. And Areola makes a very good save there. And a few poor performances sneaking in here. Tierney, Dolberg, Rashford, not brilliant. So we really need to step our game up. Goal kick, or free kick, sorry. Areola hoofs it forward looking for Cavani, who knocks it down to Mbappe, who's got far too much space. Mbappe to Verratti. Verratti over the field. Velasco can't get there. It's put into Cavani, who shoots. He's hit the bar. And is David De Gea even playing today? Or is he just not really making an effort? Thinks it's going to be a walk in the park. He's like, lads, give them a 2-0 or a 3-0 lead. We'll get them back for the second leg and we'll absolutely smash them. I don't think we're going to be able to do that twice in a row, David, but we'll see what's going on. They are keeping the front three very quiet in this game as there's another goal kick to Areola. I mean, stats-wise, it's not too one-sided. It's we should be playing better, though. It's Meunier out to Mbappe. Mbappe comes forward with it. We'll hold him on the byline well. Verratti's infield for him, all the way across to Pavon. Pavon up to Cavani, back to Pavon with the header. Verratti's there again. Pavon's got acres of space and he finds him. They're coming forward again. We're going to have to change. Good tackle there. Matic, can we spring a counter-attack? Martial runs with the ball and he's not really going anywhere. Lindelof to Ozil. Ozil to Pogba. Pogba back to Matic. Uses Ozil again to Pogba. Good bit of link-up play from the midfield three. We just need something to go with it. Martial into the box, one-on-one, sticks it past him, 2-1. We've got the away goal that's so crucial in a Champions League knockout. That was much better football as we kept the ball in the middle of the park and just waited for the space to open up. And Martial made a good run in between the centre-back and full-back. Pogba picked him out and then his pace got him past the centre-backs and he stuck it past the goalkeeper to make it 2-1. Lovely stuff. Into half-time we go, and we're going to make a double substitution straight off the bat. It's going to be a double striker change. So Lukaku is going to come on for Dolberg, and Dybala is going to come on for Rashford. So hopefully that will spare a bit of impotence into the game, into our performance. Assertively show me something else. We're not playing brilliantly. Get out there. Smash them up. Come on, United. Come on, the boys. Let's go. Okay, Dybala with a corner. In it goes. Cleared at the near post, but it comes to Ozil. Finds Pogba, who shoots, and it's in. It's 2-2. That's what we need from our club captain, Paul Pogba, or captain for the day. Technically, the club captain is Ander Herrera, but he is nowhere near the first team. But what a finish that is. Dybala, it was a pretty fourth corner. Cavani got it away to Ozil. First time pass to Pogba. Pick that out. You're not saving that. Paul Pogba, £89 million worth of player. Fantastic. So Pogba looks to rejuvenate us, that half-time team talk. Martial, Velasco, back round to Martial. Cross it in. Lukaku's there and he's headed it just over the bar. It said the fans were celebrating because they thought he was going to score and put it in. So sounded like quite an easy opportunity. But Ozil, his pass is blocked. Cavani picks it up. Back to Mbappe, Van der Beek, Verratti. There's got a bit of space out here on the right to Meunier. That's it. That's the only thing we're playing three narrow strikers, is that there's not really to pick up their fullbacks. But Cavani's been put through by, he tries to recover. I mean, seriously, David De Gea, what are you doing today? You're literally just sort of standing in one spot and not even making an attempt. It's pretty appalling. As yeah, we see it here, Mbappe to Van der Beek. It's a good run from Cavani all the way across the defenders. But come and get the ball, or at least do something now. And he doesn't. He just stands there. He sort of even takes a sidestep and says to Cavani, yeah, there you go. Have an open goal at the near post. Luke Shaw is going to come on and replace Tierney, who's not having the best of games at left back today. He's obviously getting run ragged by Kylian Mbappe. 15 minutes to go and it's still 3-2 PSG. We're not holding on. We've definitely come back into it in this second half. We just need to up the ante a little bit and keep working hard. Get them back to Old Trafford and just get 2 goals, give us the lead, bish bash bosh, thank you very much, done. That's the plan, by the way, if you hadn't thought about that. Get them back, we'll score 2 goals, win the game, Champions League final, here we come. Sorted. So that looks like it's going to be the game. It is. He calls time to a thrilling second half. We definitely got back into it. Cavani was just enough to give them the lead. Unlucky boys, it would be nice to win, but we've played well and we get it into the next game. So we will be back for that game against Liverpool in the next one, where we can win the Premier League title and go out on a high. So I shall see you then. And this is how we face Liverpool. 4-3-3 again. Luke Shaw, Bailly, Lindelof and Velasco the back four. Goretzka comes in to replace Ozil. He plays next to Matic and Pogba. Sanchez and Dybala coming up front after Dolberg and Rashford had pretty poor games. I've gone for Sanchez on the left-hand side of a front three. We'll see how that works out. Mignolet, Klein, Gomez, Stark and Moreno are the Liverpool back four. Well, 5 including the goalkeeper. Henderson, Lallana, Keita, Mane, Firmino and Silva up front. On the bench, Sturridge, Wijnaldum, Clavan's still there, bloody hell. Milner, Zeka and Semi Ojo also makes their bench as well. Go into the team talk assertively. I want to do it for the fans, really, because it's a derby game. Passionately. Oh, assertively. Come on, lads. The title will be ours if we manage a win. I'm pretty sure we only need a draw, unless I've really cocked up my maths. I think that is the case. So passionately, I have faith in you. He can do the opposition instructions, end the team talk, bang, tunnel. We've managed to put ourselves in a good position. We get a look and prepare for the match. I personally always look forward to this one. It's a different sort of challenge. If we perform as I know we can, we'll get the win. Play. We are away at Anfield in this game in our black kit. Can we win the league at Anfield? Which would be very, very good. Yeah, we're already 4 points clear with only one game left. So we've won the league. Oh, unless we lose and then we go to 83 technically. Yeah, so a draw is enough to win the league, but we're playing our attacking formation. Let's see how we get on as Alexis tries to win the header. Keita's there to pick it up. Gomez out to the left-hand side to Firmino. Firmino into Keita. Over the top looking for Alberto Moreno, who's made a good run forward into Silva. Flicks it on. Mane's there. And De Gea's decided he is a goalkeeper in this game and he is going to dive and try and make some saves. Mignolet with a long ball forward looking for Silva, but Bailly wins the header. Goretzka picks it up into Pogba. Pogba up the line to Martial. Martial back to Goretzka. Goretzka up to Dybala, who nods it back to Matic or was beaten in the air. Either way, Matic picked it up. Alexis Sanchez turns, looks to get it in the box, but it's headed away. Verzashko picks it up to Pogba. Pogba infield to Goretzka. Goretzka to Matic. Matic out wide to Verzashko. Ball across. It's a good cross, but no one's there. And Klein heads it away. Pogba's on it again. Pogba's there. Back to Verzashko on the right-hand side. Into Lindelof. Lindelof, Matic, he's got some good runners in Verzashko. Verzashko, another ball in, it's a cross, and it's headed down, and Martial's put it in. Mignolet came walkabouts. That's our first shot of the game, first shot on target, and we get a 1-0 lead. What was Mignolet doing here? If we just watch him in goal, what was he doing? As Verzashko put a deep cross in, he sort of comes, doesn't come. Alexis Sanchez heads it down. Martial's got an open net. 1-0, the title is coming to Manchester, but we have a kick-off highlight. And it's from that highlight that it goes, oh, well, Liverpool keeping the ball pretty well. Klein gets it on the right-hand side. Shaw intercepts well over the top to Alexis Sanchez. Is it going to be 2 shots, 2 goals? Martial's there, it is. It's 2 shots, 2 goals in quick succession. That title is coming to Manchester, and I love it. We looked like we're winning the league at Anfield as Klein, with a terrible pass from Shaw, just hit it up the line to Alexis Sanchez, who got in behind, dinked his cross, and Martial at the back post with a header. Absolutely superb. 2-0. So, Liverpool building up the play here from a bit of a short free kick that they took. Silva back to Mane. He's got a runner on his right, but ignores him, weirdly. Keita into Firmino. Good tackle from Eric Bailly, and here comes Alexis Sanchez out to Martial. Martial to Verzashko on the right-hand side, who's getting a lot of play in this game today. Back up to Martial. Crosses it. Dybala's there. It's 3-0. We are smashing Liverpool in their own backyard, and I love it. Love it. Martial out to Verzashko. Martial then just completely not tracked from by his man. Lazy ball down the line. It's whoever that is there. Is that Jordan Henderson? It is. Not tracking his man. And Dybala on his left foot sticks it past Mignolet. 3-0. Thank you very much. And there's another highlight straight from the kickoff. Can we nick this again and make it 4? That would be insane. As Mane gets the ball, tries to run at Luke Shaw. Good boy over the top to Silva. Andre Silva puts a cross in. Lindelof heads it away, but it falls to Mane, who's hit the post, and then it luckily hits him and we win a goal kick. So Martial wins a header into Dybala, but it's cleared really well, and Lindelof picks it up. Matic, Pogba, into Goretzka. Out to Alexis Sanchez on the left-hand side. He looks to beat his man again. Sticks across in. Joe Gomez gets it away. Shaw will keep this in play. Into Matic. To Pogba. To Dybala. Martial already on a hat-trick. And he stuck that in. Mignolet is having an absolute shocker. Martial's got a hat-trick inside 36 minutes. It's his 50th league goal of his career. And I don't know what Mignolet was doing, but let's watch it again and laugh, because he is terrible. Martial just... Look at what's Mignolet doing. He sort of just goes on his knees trying to crab along and get it. And it's just shit. He's just terrible. How is he on a 6.7? He's been totally rubbish. Dybala to the edge. Goretzka. Matic. Pogba shoots. It's just gone wide. That could have been 4 before half time. 5, sorry, before half time. What a performance this is to wrap the league up. De Gea, ball forward. Henderson wins the header. Silva's there. Through to Naby Keita. Keita, Henderson. Lallana shoots terribly wide and not at all handsome. And that will probably see us through to half-time. Or maybe it won't, because in injury time of the first half, we have a highlight. And it looks like it's going to be Liverpool's highlight. Silva out to Alberto Moreno as he's put under a bit of pressure. Keita's there, finds Firmino, ball across, and Bailly intercepts. De Gea with a clearance, but it's only as far as Nathaniel Klein, whose cross was terrible and hit someone in the arse. But Klein gets it back, cross, Bailly, out to Keita, shoots, and Lallana's still there, and is anything going to happen from this? Mane, ball across, Firmino. It is. There's a goal. Silva scores a goal for Liverpool. Again, De Gea doing his best impression of a championship goalkeeper. Probably not even that. A League 2 goalkeeper. As Lallana finds Mane. Mane then gave it, put a cross in. And Firmino, wow, they got a bit lucky. I think Velasco won the header. It hit Firmino, fell to Silva. Not really a lot of deliberate football in that from Liverpool, but it's 4-1. And we've given them a slight little maybe chance of a way back into it. But we are playing very, very well. Very happy the way things are going. Keep it up. We'll ask the assistant if he wants to say anything else. He didn't. So here we go into the second half. And this is still from the kickoff of the second half. Ball across. It's headed away, but it falls to Mane, who shoots and in off the underside of the bar. And it's 4-2 straight after the second half. Straight after the start of the second half. Again, there's another highlight straight from kickoff. This will be the third one in this game. Let's see if there's another goal from this one. Pogba with it in the middle of the park to Goretzka. Out to Shaw. Shaw with the ball across. Stark heads it away down to Firmino. Firmino up to Silva. Silva's got Matic for company, but he's gone very, very wide. And then lays it back to Henderson, to Keita. Lallana out to Mane. Mane back to Henderson. Henderson into Keita. Back through to Lallana. Good save from David De Gea. And again, at least he's actually dived for that one and made the save. It's been an action-packed game. It's going to be a long episode, this one, because it's just so many highlights. As Goretzka gives it to Matic. Back to Goretzka. He's got Shaw outside him. It goes to Velasco on the right. Ball over the top looking for Martial. It was poor, and Firmino picks it up to Lallana. Lallana is, well, just sort of running with it to nowhere, really. But Silva has the ball. It's poor. Luke Shaw gets there first. Dybala knocks it down. Goretzka's pass is intercepted by Joe Gomez. And this goal it's going to come. There's going to be a goal at the end of this highlight. And Mane comes forward, crosses it in. Wow. Was that? That was a shot, was it? That was absolutely terrible. So Velasco isn't having a brilliant game. So we're going to do the same change we did last time. It will be Chris Smalling on for Velasco, and then he'll sit in the middle. Lindelof will go to right back, and we'll play from there. Okay, ball in. Dybala's cross, but it's come back to him. Into Goretzka. Back to Pogba on the edge. He's got a bit of space. Martial, Smalling! Chris Smalling, the sub who's just come on. I'm not sure why Pogba or Martial didn't shoot, but they gave it to Smalling, who was one-on-one inside, like practically the 6-yard box, and tucks it away like a seasoned striker. Wonderful stuff. Goretzka then found Pogba on the edge, who knocks it infield to Martial, who just finds Smalling, and then there you go. Just out, well, about 7 or 8 yards out, and Chris Smalling tucks it away, and it's 5-2. Just bring the trophy. Bring the trophy to Manchester or to Liverpool, because, you know, we'll lift it at Anfield. Why not? Loads of boos. Imagine the boos that would ring down the stadium. Man United winning the trophy at Anfield and being presented with the trophy. It would be bloody hilarious. As Mane comes forward, Liverpool looking trying to make it 5-3. Firmino, Silva, Mane. It is 5-3, and that's, just want to point out again, another highlight straight from the kickoff, which has ended in a goal. So I don't think, Football Manager, that's very realistic that you would have, you know, like, basically out of the 8 goals that have been scored, 6 of them have then ended in another good chance from the kickoff, which is very unrealistic. David De Gea with a goal kick. We're still only 65 minutes through this game. Martial, ball across, looking for Dybala, who's put it in. That sort of just stopped on the line. It's 6-3. 6-3. That is utterly ridiculous. I'm going to drop down to a counter-attacking system, because we don't really need to still be on standard or control. Look at this finish. Dybala, he hits it really hard and it just stopped dead on the post. I don't understand the physics. There's another highlight from the kickoff. What is going on in this game? This is absolutely insane. Firmino on the left-hand side, back into Keita. Keita to Alberto. I've never seen a game with so many highlights. This is incredible. It's like a corner that we're playing on key as well. Mane to Bay, which, I mean, we've had 9 goals, so there's obviously going to be a lot of highlights as De Gea plucks that out of the air. And this is, yeah, absolutely ridiculous. As Martial turns his man after bringing that down. Ball in. Alexis Sanchez, it's another goal. 7-3. What is going on? I mean, seriously, Football Manager, what is going on? By the way, I just want to point out as well, we've had 8 shots on target. 7 of them have gone in, which is incredible. So Martial managed to bring that down ahead of Moreno and then crossed it in, and Alexis Sanchez was just left free at the back post, and it's 7-3. Goals, goals, goals is this episode. That's the title. It is insane. We've got another highlight. Mane comes forward after De Gea's kick was intercepted. Shaw tackles him, and again, but the ball's been put in, and Silva's there. And it's 7-4. No, he's offside. He's offside. We've actually had a goal that doesn't count in this game. As Martial has got a hat-trick. Dybala's got 2. Sanchez has got 2, I think. But Gomez puts a cross in. Lindelof with a header away. Alberto Moreno will pick it up. Out to the right-hand side to Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez with a ball across. Silva's beaten in the air. Shaw will get there. And hopefully won't do anything too stupid with it. It's a long hoof forward. And here come Liverpool again. Keita out to Firmino, into Silva. Smalling wins it. Martial's there as well. Brings it down. Dybala's got the run on the defender. Gets to the byline. Crosses it across. And Martial's headed it over. And it's about time he actually missed a shot. Otherwise it would have just been too unfair, really, wouldn't it? So it's 7-3. Lindelof with a throw into Matic. And there's 10 minutes to go. Back to Lindelof. Goretzka into Matic. Matic all the way back to De Gea. Fine with that. No worries at all. To be honest, I need a bit of a break for my voice. Long ball forward. Lindelof picks it up into Pogba. Pogba to Goretzka. Goretzka over the top to Martial, who's in again. Beats him for pace. And Mignolet, again, actually decides to be a goalkeeper in this game and makes a save. That could well be his first proper save of the game. 5 minutes to go, and there's another highlight as Lindelof throws the ball to Alberto Moreno into Milner. Milner up to, and Smalling wins the header, but it's over the top to Silva, who's in behind. Smalling tries to catch up with him, but De Gea makes a good save. So we're into injury time, and what a way this is going to be to wrap up the title, giving us that 6-point lead with 1 game to go. 7 goals we've scored. Yes, we've conceded 3, but when you score 7, it doesn't really matter. Alexis Sanchez back into the team, has had a great game. Shaw looks up the line, but surely that's the end of the game. What a way to lift the title. I don't have a trophy. Well, I've got a trophy up there, but I'll use my glass. So I'm already accepting it. I don't think Liverpool are going to score 4 in the last 30 seconds as the time is just ticking down. I'll be doing like the Mourinho handshakes to my team, pats on the back and things like that before the final whistle is even gone. But there we go. It looks like even if they score now, I'm really not that fussed, as they don't. They hit the bar. But that's going to be the end of the game, and we're going to be back-to-back Premier League champions. We've still got a chance to win the FA Cup. We've still got a chance to win the Champions League. And there we are with, well, black confetti. Looks absolutely horrible, doesn't it? But there we go. I'm still there in my purple suit with my red tie. We win the Premier League again. Absolutely superb. We absolutely destroyed Liverpool with 7 goals. I mean, most of them were helped by Mignolet, to be honest. And but there we go. What a way to end the episode. We're celebrating a quadruple already. What? That doesn't make sense. Okay, fair enough. Post-match care president, we'll let the assistant go and do that again. We've gone back-to-back Premier League wins. The board are delighted. Martial stars with 3 goals and 4 assists. That was absolutely incredible. Southgate was there. Brilliant. He was looking at Nakine and Gomez, who would have been terrible. Lallana had a pretty poor game, and Luke Shaw did okay, to be honest. So, not too bad at all. We're going to leave it there. We'll be back for the next episode, which will be PSG and then the cup final against Bournemouth. That will be in the same episode, and we'll go from there. So, thank you very much for watching. I'm not on the right screen, am I? Where's the right screen? There it is. Thank you very much for watching. Merry Christmas to everybody. The Christmas hat's on, obviously. If you hadn't noticed, I don't know why you wouldn't have noticed. But I hope everyone's ready for Christmas, and I'll chat to you all very, very soon. And we'll do another Man United episode tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But for now, I'll chat to you in a bit. I'm out. Cheers.